Sarah, and welcome back to my channel.
Listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in the blue world. And all day and all night and everything he sees is just
on the top, okay?
inside and outside his house with the blue little window and a blue Corvette.
Hey you wonderful people, it's Sarah, and you just saw that I just have a new intro. Yay! And this is my official vlog for my Five Sauce concert. So here it is. Hope you enjoy. So I woke up pretty normally and I went to school and I left at lunchtime and then we drove to the hotel near where the concert venue was, and we went to the Hey Violet acoustic hangout, which you saw the picture of me meeting Hey Violet just like a minute ago. And I met them and I took a picture with them and they seemed really nice. And then we left after that because the concert wasn't going to start for another 2 hours, and we went to go get some food, and then we came back and I met some of my friends.
Hey,
Hi.
I'm here with Faith
I'm Faith.
and Olivia and Molly.
I'm awesome.
And we are currently inside right
best
now.
friend.
Woo!
Oh, and yeah, you heard that.
And that was thunder. And
Help.
hopefully,
SOS.
hopefully,
I hate when it
hopefully it doesn't rain.
Or it does and then they look hot.
Hopefully it doesn't rain. We're at the merch stand
They're
right now.
under a roof. Oh, dang it. Don't ruin my
And
mood.
yeah, so I will see you inside the concert. Bye.
You saw those pictures, and that was when I found out that I won the contest to be the official tour reporter for FAHLO. So I was posting videos and pictures on there, and I will leave my FAHLO account down below. And I was on the official Five Sauce page, and I was posting like my concert on there and my experience on there and stuff. So that was really cool. And then after that, we went into the venue and we went to the first merch stand, but they said that they were going to close it down because it was outside. Like that one merch stand was outside and it was like you could see the black clouds behind us and stuff. So it looked kind of terrifying. So they were like, you can go to the other one, which is inside over there. So we went up the stairs and we like ran down the lawn because there's like a lawn section. And then there was the seating, and then there was the stage. So we ran down the lawn section and got in line, and I got the, I guess, Five Sauce poster for that concert, which is right here. This is it. Right here. It's pretty cool. Probably going to hang it up somewhere in my room. I'm not quite sure where, but yeah. So that's that. So I got that poster and then we headed to our seats, and I was pretty close to the front, but there was like a section in front of me. So there was like the pit, and then I was sitting like, then there's like the little VIP section. So I was like there, and then behind me was two other sections and then the lawn. So I had pretty good seats. I was pretty happy about those. I didn't find out about the concert until like after most of the tickets had already sold out. So if I had found out earlier, I probably would have gotten closer seats, and probably sound check too. But one of my friends actually had sound check, and I was planning to like go in with her because she had an extra sound check pass. But I got there too late, so we couldn't go together. So that was kind of sad. But yeah, so then they started playing like these music videos on the sides of the like screens before the concert started, and there was a One Direction song that came on. Their new video, Drive Me Down, came on, and everyone started freaking out, and we were all screaming the song, and it was like really crazy. And here's a video of that because it's so funny. But yeah, that was really funny. And after that, they had like little clips of Five Sauce come up on the screen, and there was like Wormstein, which if you don't know what that is, I will leave a link to that below. It was kind of like this weird thing that they did with like masks, and they like messed around on the screen and stuff, and it was actually really funny. And that happened like I think like a year and a half ago maybe, but they had like clips of that up there, and then they had like the little like the Chips Ahoy thing with the guys, and they were all like backstage and stuff. but it wasn't like backstage because Michael had red hair in the video, so it was pretty old, but it was still really funny, and everyone started going crazy. And then there was like this other section where they had like the She's Kinda Hot thing come up, and it was like She's Kinda Hot is now out, and that came up about 4 times, and by the 4th time, so the first time everyone was like screaming and stuff, the second time everyone was screaming, the 3rd time it kind of died down a little bit, but by the 4th time everyone started booing. And it was so funny, oh my gosh. I didn't get that part on video, but I got like the very first one when they were all screaming, so that's this right here. And it was so funny because everyone was like, boo, we've already seen this, boo. It was so funny. And then there was like this little part, you know, like where the drums are, there's like a screen, and then there's like Hey Violet's drums, and then there's Five Sauce drums in the back. We saw like this like camera go up behind like an iPhone. I would think it was like an iPhone 6 or something, go up behind the thing where Ashton's drums are, and everyone started freaking out and stuff, but I don't think it was Five Sauce or anyone really. I just thought it was like, I think it was just someone random doing that, but everyone started freaking out, and that was really funny. So after that, Hey Violet came on, and they sang a couple of songs, and they did a cover of Blank Space, and then they had some of their EP songs up, which I only knew one of their songs because I'm not really like a fan of theirs. So yeah, that was pretty cool. For Hey Violet, I would give them like, they were good. I like them as like singing and stuff, but you know, I don't really know them personally, so I can't really, you know, tell you if they were nice or not or anything like that. But based on their music was really good. It was a bit more like there was more like screaming, really. Not like from the crowd, but from like Rena, I think her name is. She had more of like a screaming voice than like, you know, Five Sauce, where they don't really scream that much except for Michael. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then after that, they took another break for them to set up. And let me tell you, those guys that set up those things, it was really quick. They were finished within like 10 minutes, and I was quite surprised. I was like, wow, that was really fast. So Five Sauce came on after that, and they played 3 songs, which you saw in the video, and then this happened.
Got some serious weather that is approaching us. At this time we have lightning. So what we are going to like to do is evacuate the lawn only. All you people are fine where you are inside the pavilion, please. And after all the lawn people, please let me get this announcement out, please. All the lawn patrons, let's see if we can get into the bathrooms, into our VIP club over in the pavilion on the west side. Let's get as many people as we can over into the pavilions and into the bathrooms, please. We're going to take a brief, short stoppage. We'll see if the storm will pass over us, and then we'll return in about 15 minutes.
So what basically happened in that video was, during the 3rd song, which was Disconnected, which was actually quite funny because one of the lyrics is, I like the summer rain. It was raining and thundering and lightning while they were singing that song. And I thought that was pretty ironic, but anyways, so what happened was that after that song, the lights came on and Five Sauce went off the stage, like they ran off the stage, and we were all like, what's happening, what's going on? And then this guy came up on stage he was like, we need everyone on the lawn to get off the lawn and to go inside the bathrooms or find shelter somewhere until the thunderstorm passes. And we were all going, oh no, are they going to cancel the concert? That's not good. So we waited for 30 minutes, and all the fans started to get like a little bit crazy, and like all the fans started to get a little bit stir crazy. So we all started singing random Five Sauce songs, and one of the songs we sang was Pizza, and we all just went crazy during that song. We all started, you know, chanting pizza, pizza, and the guy came back on and was like, okay, we need everyone to calm down, you know, because we were getting a little bit crazy. So the people on the lawn went back on the lawn, and then they started up again, but they had to skip, I think it was like 2 or 3 songs. I'm pretty sure they skipped Rejects. I know they skipped Rejects and Heartache on the Big Screen, but I'm not quite sure what the third one was. One second, let me check. So here, I found it. So they played End Up Here and Out of My Limit. They didn't play Heartbreak Girl. They played Permanent Vacation and Don't Stop. They played Disconnected, and I'm pretty sure they played Long Way Home, but they didn't play Rejects or Heartache on the Big Screen. Then they played Wrapped Around Your Finger and Amnesia and Beside You and Everything I Didn't Say, and then they played American Idiot, and then they played She Looks So Perfect and Kiss Me, and then they played Good Girls and What I Like About You. And yeah, so they skipped like 2 or 3 songs because of the issue that happened, and I was a little bit disappointed that they didn't play Rejects, but you know, it's cool because I still got to hear them perform and stuff. But yeah, so they started playing up again, and towards the end Michael started thanking everyone for coming, and my mom was standing next to me, and he starts swearing. and my mom goes, Sarah, why is he swearing? And I was like, Mom, that's what he does.
I start this next song. I would love to thank each and every single one of you for coming out tonight. Putting up with the rain. Still looking good and having a good time.
So he starts swearing, and then Callum starts swearing, and my mom's like, oh, and I'm just like laughing so hard. It was so funny. But yeah, so that happened, and then they went off stage, and we all started chanting Five Sauce, Five Sauce, Five Sauce. And they came back on, and they played Good Girls and What I Like About You, and then they officially left. And yeah, so that was my whole concert. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm also going to be posting a second video today because, I don't know, I just kind of feel like it. I feel like posting a second video. So you can click the first link in the down bar below to check out my second video, which will be up 15 minutes after this one, maybe. I don't know, but it'll be up very shortly after this one, and it will be my reaction to Troye Sivan's new EP called Wild. So I hope you enjoy that. And my advice for people who are going to a concert is to pack a lot of water, because it was really hot at my concert, so you might get dehydrated, especially if you're waiting in line. I would get there early because we got really good spots for parking, and we also got to meet, you know, Hey Violet and stuff like that, and we had time to eat, and I had time to meet up with some of my friends. So I would advise to get there early, but if you can't, then try to get there, you know, as early as possible. And then I would go to merchandise first so that, you know, they haven't sold out by the time you're done, and also you might be really tired after the concert and you might lose your voice like I did. I lost my voice. It's still kind of coming back to me. You can kind of hear it kind of like go down and then it comes back up. But yeah, so I'm still recovering from my voice. I couldn't talk at all yesterday, so that was funny. And yeah, I would try to, you know, find like as best tickets as you can within your price range. I know concert tickets can be really expensive, so yeah. But if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. All my social media links are down below, and you can check out my new outro. Oh, I'm so excited for you to see it. But yeah, here it is. Bye.
Ain't got nobody to listen.
Wait, I have to throw these?
I'm